Well, hi everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Friday morning. Yes, it is Friday. First off, a big shout out to my folks here in St. Paul. I don't know if they'll watch this or not. I got to send them a happy anniversary wishes to them today. Their 39th anniversary. Happy 39 to mom and dad there. Ma and Pa Klineski up in St. Paul today. All right, let's jump into the forecast here. A warm front moving eastward. A cold front has moved into western Nebraska. It's moved out of the panhandle now. Out of that front, very breezy south and southeasterly winds. Behind the front, the winds are turning out of the west and then the northwest. It's going to be a warm day ahead of that front, but cooler temperatures are going to be working into the northwest. So if you're ahead of that front, you're going to see a warm day. Behind it, temperatures will fall off. We're going to show you the temperature trend in just a little bit. But again, very breezy southerly winds ahead of that cold front. They're going to be up there in that 15 to 25 mile per hour range. Behind the front, 10 to 20 mile per hour wind, still a little breezy behind that out of the north and the northwest. No clouds or precipitation immediately with the front, but as that front pushes eastward, behind it clouds are going to move in, and there is going to be a chance of some rain, maybe some isolated thunder out there. We're going to go and stop in the evening hours here. Could be a couple of spotty sprinkles or light showers, maybe some thunder and lightning off to the southeast, maybe close to the Hastings area as well. And then later on tonight and into tomorrow morning, that will then shift to the east, and we'll be looking at clear skies tomorrow morning, lighter winds, a little chillier, a crisp start to our Saturday morning, but Saturday's looking really, really nice. All kinds of sunshine, much lighter winds, and pretty ideal temperatures. It's not going to be as warm as today for most of us, but still, it's not going to be a cold day. It's going to be a pretty nice day Saturday, and open the windows kind of a day to enjoy for the first half of the weekend. So we have our final day of high school state softball going on in Hastings today. Now the first games will get going underway at 11:30, so I'll start with the 11 o'clock forecast. The final games, if there are some championship games that go into the second championship game, those will be a 4:30 start. So we'll look at just that time frame right there. Again, 64 at 11 o'clock, 78 at 2, 75 at 5 p.m. Winds are going to be breezy, and then the front coming through by 5 p.m. The winds will be out of the west and northwest in Hastings. Temperatures starting to drop off by that point. So let's look at the temperatures. High temperatures first for today. Again, these are your highs that I have forecast for today. Anything from the low and mid 60s off to the northwest to the 80s down in north central Kansas, mid 80s today. Low 80s in far southern Nebraska. We'll go with mid and upper 70s for the Tri-Cities and off towards the east as well. So a very warm day ahead of the front, a little cooler, not cold, but a little cooler behind the front. Chillier out in the western part of the state with some 50s. Now let's look at the actual temperature trend here, and I'm going to take this very slowly through the day here. Again, watch how the time, as we go through the time frames here. By noon, again, we're looking at upper 60s in the Tri-Cities, some 70s off to the southwest, and then we watch that colder air, the cooler air, I should say, come in from the northwest. Kearney probably peaking around 3 o'clock. The front comes through about 3 o'clock. Grand Island, the front will come through between 3 and 4 o'clock. So you'll start to drop off by 4. Hastings, the front probably coming through 4 to 5 o'clock. So then you'll start to drop. Hastings has the best chance to make it up to 80 degrees later on today. Lows tonight. By tomorrow morning, it's going to be a little chilly out there. We're going to drop back into the 30s and 40s for overnight lows. So a little chillier out there tomorrow morning compared to this morning. And then tomorrow, though, like I said, just a fantastic day for our Saturday. Lots of sun. The winds will be much lighter, around or less than 10 miles per hour, and highs in the mid to upper 60s and lower 70s. Looking fantastic. Very nice there. About 69 for the Tri-Cities. Tomorrow night, we'll fall back into the 40s. In fact, temperatures may even rise a little bit late Saturday night into Sunday morning, as we'll get a little bit of a bump of warm air, I should say. Not a big climb, but a bump of warm air, if you want to call it that, ahead of an approaching cold front that will come through Sunday afternoon. So another cold front swinging through here Sunday afternoon. You can see the chillier conditions out west. That frontal boundary pushing eastward, we'll see chillier conditions. Winds will get breezy as well. In fact, let's look into the weekend. I've been showing this the last couple of days here. I'm going to show you two forecast models. First, the European forecast model. We're going to take this back. Sunday morning, we'll take you through the morning hours. This is the European forecast model. Take you to noon. By noon, the cold front entering western Nebraska, pushing into central Nebraska in the afternoon. Maybe some showers. Isolated thunderstorms in the afternoon. That front coming through the Tri-Cities sometime mid-afternoon. Better chance, I think, of thunderstorms will be near and east of the Tri-Cities Sunday evening. Meanwhile, the low pressure system should be somewhere up there in central South Dakota early in the evening on Sunday. Wrapping around it will be some strong winds behind that front out of the west and northwest. Could be a couple of showers that come through, but the better chances Sunday night and Monday morning will be to our north. That will then clear off to the northeast on Monday. We'll be left with very strong winds out of the west and northwest behind that front, bringing in colder conditions on your Monday. So that's that forecast model. No snow with this, but the rain might even linger on Monday in northeastern parts of the viewing area. But the GFS forecast model is a little aggressive with precipitation. This one, again, has the cold front coming through during the day on Sunday, about noon or early afternoon in the Tri-Cities. Might trigger some showers and storms late in the day and into Sunday evening in eastern Nebraska. Notice it doesn't have as much in central Nebraska. Mostly waits until the front's in eastern Nebraska. On the back side of it, the low pressure system, again, Sunday evening is going to be up in central South Dakota, so it matches the European forecast model, but doesn't have as much precipitation farther out. It has a dry slot basically in the Tri-Cities, indicating we won't get much moisture. The wraparound moisture going through Sunday night this model keeps it mostly to our north. Mostly rain, maybe a little snow up there to the north. So indicates that we might not get very much here. I think there's still a chance, but it's not a great chance. That storm system lifting the northeast, just like the European forecast model. Strong winds out of the west and northwest, bringing in those cooler temperatures on Monday. So again, for what I have for our forecast here as we look towards Sunday. Now, first off, again, very warm. We've talked about the next couple of days. Sunday, I threw in a 30% chance of rain. Maybe some thunderstorms in eastern Nebraska. Probably not much of a severe weather threat, though. The winds will be fairly strong Sunday, but they'll get stronger Sunday night into Monday behind that cold front. They're going to be pretty gusty. We're talking about sustained winds, 25 to 30 miles per hour. Gusts could approach 40 to 45 miles per hour. That's going to draw in that chillier air. So I didn't put in any rain chance for the daytime Monday, but maybe the northeast parts of the viewing area seeing a little bit of rain on Monday. The bigger story is going to be the winds, the cooler temperatures Monday. Temperatures recover a little bit on Tuesday. Wednesday is really iffy right now. It's all going to depend on the timing of our next cold front, which is going to come through sometime Wednesday or Wednesday night. If it comes through early enough, we may not make it out of the 50s on Wednesday. Some models have us getting up to 70 ahead of that cold front if it comes through later on a Wednesday night, and we could make it to 70. So I'm kind of playing middle ground, going with lower 60s right now for Wednesday in the Tri-Cities area. We'll get that timing figured out as we get a little bit closer. But we will all be behind the cold front on Thursday, and it's going to be a chilly and breezy day on Thursday. Highs struggling to reach 50 degrees. Now, with that cold front coming through, I did not throw in any moisture into the forecast for Wednesday or Wednesday night. Some models hint at maybe a slight chance, but most don't. So at this point, I'm not too confident in throwing in chances. If we have to throw in chances down the road, we'll see. But nothing in the next 7 days or so that screams out great chances of rain or anything like that. Looking ahead to the next 10 days, again, we have the nice warm conditions today, still very mild tomorrow, not bad Sunday, but you'll notice after that we're at or below average for the rest of the long range forecast. So we're going to trend colder, it looks like, down the road, or at least cooler. I don't want to say colder, but cooler down the road. As it looks like we're going to stay in this forecast trend where we're going to see these brief warm-ups followed by a cold front that's going to cool us down. Then we warm up a little bit, as you see there, towards the 26th, 27th, and then we cool down again. So we're going to be doing this back and forth thing, it looks like, as we go through the next couple of weeks approaching the end of the month of October. All right, with that, I'm going to let you all go. Thank you for watching this morning. I appreciate it. We'll see you all again on Monday, the 21st of October. Until then, enjoy your weekend. Take care. And God bless. Bye.